Welcome back to Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. I'm Coach Brian. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This is the hidden forces no one warned you about. Nobody warned you about gremlins. A gremlin has two definitions: a literal definition and a figurative definition. A literal gremlin is an imaginary being that gets inside the works of something and creates chaos, tears it apart. Machines, computers, engines, planes, automobiles, electronics, and systems. And when something breaks for seemingly no reason, we call that a gremlin in the system. Now, a real life gremlin can be defined as anything or anyone that creates chaos, disrupts, or breaks what you have going on. Thoughts, impulses, habits, and people. They all have different forms, but they all serve the same purpose: to interrupt, derail, and to sabotage your purpose. And gremlins do real damage. For instance, you want to clean up your diet and you begin to crave the worst food you could possibly find. That's an internal gremlin. You sit down to do work and you get bombarded with urges. Scrolling, getting up to go to the refrigerator, fidgeting, and boredom. This is another internal gremlin. You sit down to do your work, writing, painting, building, and suddenly you get a call from somebody who demands your attention now. They have an emergency or they need a favor. And your energy is pulled away from your task, and that is an external gremlin. You tell someone your goal and they mock it, they downplay it, or they bring up mistakes that you've made in the past. That is another external gremlin. You start seeing improvement and someone in your life starts dragging you back. They're offering you bad food, they're offering you alcohol, they're offering you to go out and party or stay up all night. They offer you arguments when you decline. They waste your time, and that is an external gremlin. You level up and someone begins to get passive aggressive and begins to sabotage you undercover. They do this because your growth exposes their stagnation, but that's none of your business, and that is an external gremlin. Some gremlins are in your head and some gremlins are standing in front of you. All gremlins serve the same purpose: to knock you off your game, to break what you're trying to build. And one thing you have to realize is there's no talking to gremlins. There's no rationalizing. There's nothing that you could argue. There's no negotiating. Gremlins exist simply to create chaos. But you can negate their power by denying access to them. The more access gremlins get, the more damage they do. So here's how you defend yourself. First, you have to acknowledge the gremlins in your head and the gremlins around you. You just call it for what it is. You don't argue. You don't justify. You don't stop moving forward with whatever it is you're getting at. Action protects you in that it will bring you further and further away from them. Boundaries will starve them and distance will cut them off completely. The gremlins in your life can't survive consistency. They can't survive your discipline. They can't survive a person who knows exactly what they want and who continues taking steps towards that. Now, I'm sure nobody warned you about gremlins, but now you're aware. And once you're aware, the gremlins lose their advantage. Stay aware, stay actionable, and just keep moving. Once again, I'm Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now. And make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This has been the hidden forces no one told you about, Gremlins. If you found this content interesting or helpful, hit the like button and comment your thoughts below. If you have your own practices for keeping the gremlins at bay, comment those below. Share with like-minded individuals or anyone you think could use it. And as always, practice. You can hire me to coach you online or in person by contacting me at northwestelitespirit@gmail.com. You can find my books, The ABCs of Strength and Endurance and Running Made Easy on Amazon and Kindle. Thank you.